do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Wanna shine, I can't stop. One more try. I know that it's my time.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari Hampton. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to Hampton. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Motioning left is Johnston. 3rd and short, here's Purdy. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Well, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Murray on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover, even...
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Isaac Garindo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set. Right around up.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. Delivers a spin move, and the ball's knocked free. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set. 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out.
Play action now with Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
18. Watch out.
A 3rd down give to Hampton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
18. Watch out.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Shotgun give to Hampton. No one's around him. He's got space. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the 49ers 1st down.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Get set, get set. 18.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Watch out!
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers trim the lead to 1. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Now Murray on the play fake. Running there to haul it in. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Another throw coming for Murray. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mixon on the counter. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It is Cup left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead to 7. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. First down throw by Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, Purdy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here's Purdy to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Now it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Motioning left is Johnston. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get set, left, left.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they face 2nd down. Kyler throwing here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Come on. Bush.
Murray on 3rd down. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. wide receiver run to start this series. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
San Francisco.
Get set.
Play action now. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They're looking to throw. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Get set. Get set.
Hampton will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Watch out.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a couple of yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Looking to throw. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
For the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Cardinals 14.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Nixon on the toss. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
Swim.
Play action now. Murray buying some time right. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And the pass is caught. Tap 2 more onto the score. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. He cuts it right. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And send a receiver left. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Purdy throwing here. Makes the catch. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut it to 1 late in the third. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Coach. Empty.
Now Murray on the play fake. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35.
Easy, Cuervo. 2-2.
Mixon on the toss here, left side. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
2-2.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2-2.
Murray, 3rd and goal. Oh no, the ball is loose. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams, and now they got to be special.
Kicked well, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Starting at the 10. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
2-2.
Throwing here, Murray. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He rolls to his right. Firing one deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They'll go left side with Hampton. He's got room to roam. The 50! And he has this to the opposing 35.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Well, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Again, it's Hampton. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Going to need more of those as they trail by a score. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
And send their tight end right. They'll run with Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go to him again, and he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. Tracking for it, and it's good! Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Return starts at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
3rd and 8.
Throwing now. Flushed out of the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. They've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They can decide to play for the tire win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
To throw. Catch is made in close. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win. And this is caught. Oh, he gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
49ers 32.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Get set. Get set.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this
Poses.